Alright, this is it. We're leaving 29 Palms, and all that separates us from Mexico is the Pinto Mountain Range and 100 miles of California desert. Paved highways circle the mountains to the east and to the west, but we want something a little more adventurous, a road less traveled. These mountains are riddled with old mining claims, and I have plotted a route that will take us up and over.
Give me a hand for a second. Okay, look. Everybody says we're just traveling around and we don't have a plan. I've made a plan.
Okay.
So, we're in 29 Palms. 5 steps to get to the border. Step 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cross the Pinto Mountains.
Yeah.
Step 2. Get through the Pinto Basin.
Okay.
Step 3, when you need gas in Indio, go get gas.
And then we drive around the Salton Sea to Slab City.
Want to see that?
Live entertainment.
Yep.
And step 5, El Centro.
And step 6 is go to Mexico. Questions? Question number 1, why so many Spanish names? I got them all circled there, some of them.
I see you've circled San Diego, San Bernardino,
Yep.
Escondido, Anza Borrego.
That's a lot of Spanish names in California.
Yeah.
Why? Question 2. What's with all the abandoned mines? Yep.
Well, we all know that people are looking for precious metals.
Mm-hmm. And 3, huge lake in the desert there, Salton Sea. Why no people?
See, no people.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very cold. That's my guess.
Plan subject to change without notice due to operator error, mechanical failure, animal attack, poor decision making, or a myriad other reasons. Follow at your own risk.
Oh, that sounds like us. Plan subject to change due to situations Murray gets us into.
That's very possible. One of us.
Good, I'm glad you made a plan.
Leslie. This is D-roll. See a road going up into the mountains there, so that might be it.
Can you close my window?
Well, this ain't working.
Nope.
So these 2 are spinning,
Yep.
and nothing on that side's spinning.
Okay.
So we'll get the traction boards out. Try to get backwards, or else I got to turn it around. I guess I can do that. Probably deconnect and just turn it around manually. Maybe. What do you think? Traction boards first, or disconnect it?
Traction.
Yeah.
Stuck already.
Yep.
We are now uncoupled. And we got to turn the trailer around.
No, I won't be able to move that. Not be able to pivot it.
Have you ever wondered why there are so many Spanish place names in the southwestern USA? In the 1700s, before the USA, Canada, or Mexico existed as independent nations, Spain was busy colonizing these lands as part of the Spanish Empire.
The road's getting a little rougher. We're still hoping this one goes through.
Ooh, it is getting rougher.
Yeah, just all of a sudden.
I don't have it.
Their settlement efforts focused on building a series of missions along the coast of both Alta, Upper, and Baja, Lower, California provinces. Everything west of the Colorado River was part of the Spanish Empire until 1821, when Mexico fought for and won its independence, and all of this land became part of Mexico.
We're scouting this next part here on foot as it climbs, and it's kind of quite rough. Getting stuck 3 times in the last day and a half has shaken our confidence. This steep hill looks challenging. Unfortunately, it has a sheer drop on one side, and any misstep could be a huge problem. Once again, it is only wide enough for one vehicle. I don't know. I'm nervous. Both Murray and I walk the route and see something different. I see certain destruction, whereas Murray is 75% certain we could make it. He is usually the one pushing our limits, and today is no different, but in the end, we both have to want to do it. No, you can't really tell how steep it is, but it's pretty steep. I know he's going to want to do it. It's a balance we are often at odds with, but in the end, I am right. The consequences of getting stuck or having to try and back down the way we came in are much higher than they were at our last challenge. Yeah, no, I really don't want to do this.
Have a little cup of tea, a bit of a fire, and relax.
The United States had won independence about 50 years earlier and was a collection of territories and states east of the Colorado River.
Does it go in a long way?
It does not.
Oh.
It goes in a short little way.
Huh. Yeah. Someone's been digging, though.
In 1846, a border dispute between America and Mexico erupted into war. 2 years later, Mexico was defeated. Mexico ceded the territory west of the Colorado, including current Arizona, California, and New Mexico, as the price of peace. Just as the treaty was being signed, a prospector east of Sacramento struck gold. The news spread quickly, and people flooded to California in droves as the California Gold Rush began. In 1848, there were approximately 100,000 Mexicans living in California. The peace treaty included provisions that guaranteed they kept their land holdings. 2 years later, by the end of the gold rush, they were joined by 200,000 Euro-American prospectors. With the population boom and prosperity in 1850, the California Territory became the 31st state of the Union.
Well, we're pretty close to the summit of these Eagle Mountains. The Xterra was starting to overheat, and we saw this mining claim, so we decided to stop, give the Xterra a chance to cool down.
The gold rush of 1848 was definitely a rush, but by 1850 it was mostly over. The easy gold was gone, but the dream lived on, and prospectors continued to search for the next big find. In the 1800s, a hard-working gold miner could earn 15 times the average labor rate and potentially take home a year's wages for every month spent toiling on a claim. A few did, but most went home with little, if they went home at all. Okay, geologist friends. By the late 1800s, prospectors entered this valley and staked the first claim a few hundred yards from the local oasis lined with 29 palm trees. This original oasis still exists just outside the entrance to Joshua Tree National Park. 3M group. These hills are riddled with prospector mines. I guess you just get a stake, a mining stake, and come and do your thing. The lure of gold still exists, and the high value of the precious metal is enough for previously dormant mines to warrant a second look. These hills are dotted with mostly abandoned claims, but the roads leading to them are steep and rough.
After exploring the mining camp and having a bit of food and something to drink, we carry on. But we haven't gone very far when we dip down this little gully and then have to climb up this long, rocky hill.
The back one is in a hole and this front one.
It doesn't look like much, but as soon as we start up, the Xterra tires begin to spin.
I think we gotta get to about here.
We get out and have a look and see it's a big jumble of loose rock. I walk up the hill and have a look at the pass, and it's as sketchy or more sketchy than this hill is. So we decide to abort and to turn around.
I need a little bit more angle to get down here. It's pretty steep.
This road is too narrow to turn around on, and to the right there's a 2 or 3 foot drop into a ravine that just carries on. In episode 3 we were able to drag the trailer into the ravine and eventually drive out that way back to the road. That's not an option here. Our only option is to turn the trailer around where it is and go back the way we came. On our left there's a tiny flat clearing that gives us our only option to turn the trailer around. And that's what we're going to try. The first step is to disconnect the Xterra from the trailer.
Put some real shoes on.
Yep.
Once we do this, now we need to get the Xterra down into that flat clearing. So we need to move the tongue of the trailer to the right a little bit so there's enough room to bring the Xterra in down beside the trailer. Then we will reconnect it and use the Xterra to pull the trailer over to the flat clearing that's on the left.
Put some running shoes on.
But this does not go to plan.
It went over the chalk.
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Went over the chalk, okay. Yeah. Go. I didn't get hurt, but I was lucky.
Okay, that was a disaster. Well, it wasn't quite a disaster, but it was bad, and it could have been a disaster.
Lots of room now. I should have just let that go. I held on a little too long. And, you know, if it went over the edge, it went over the edge. I'm not going to hold it, that's for sure.
Nope.
Yeah. But no, I didn't get hurt, so it's all good.
I needed to let go way sooner. There's nothing I can do to hold the trailer. It's just going to do what it's going to do at that point. And in this case, it rolled back and smashed into the rocky hill behind us. It didn't do that much damage. A little bit of cosmetic that we can see here, and some deeper damage that doesn't reveal itself until a few days later.
And then I can turn the Xterra. Yeah. Because then maybe we can pin it around this way.
Okay, so now I need to turn the Xterra around, but there's no room on this road to turn it around. So I have to drive up the hill to a cleared spot. There I can turn the Xterra around and then come down the hill in the direction that I want to be facing. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so when the trailer rolled back into the hill, it created the room I needed to get the Xterra in, and we reconnect the Xterra, and we just try to pull the trailer into the cleared area. The problem is we have less room to maneuver now because the trailer is pressed up against the back slope. And there's not enough length here to get the trailer very far off the road. Hopefully it's enough, but it's going to be tight.
But I was going to say, if you detach and get the Xterra up.
Yeah.
With the trailer pulled into the clearing as far as we can get it, we detach the Xterra once again, and with a bit of effort, get it back onto the road, drive it up the hill, turn it around, and bring it back down the hill facing the trailer.
If I keep turning, am I good for the edge?
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Let's flip the mirror in.
Now we need to get it past the trailer somehow.
So
But the
you've
room
got a
is
foot
very tight,
on that side.
and I'm going to be right up on the edge of the drop-off.
You're on the edge. Okay, turn.
So I'm
You're
really
good.
hoping that the stacked rocks
Yep.
can hold the weight of the Xterra tire when that tire is rolling literally 1 or 2 inches from the edge.
Yeah, you're good. It's all good. This way even more. Okay, you're good. You gotta just come up. Perfect.
Nice work.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the fun isn't over yet.
Keep coming. Stop. No more. One more
Now we
foot.
back the Xterra up
Stop.
and get it
It's on.
just close enough so that the rope reaches from the Xterra to the tongue of the trailer. And then we're going to pull the trailer clockwise, just dragging the frame on the rocks. It's all we can do to get it turned around in the right direction so that we can reconnect it and then just tow it back down the hill the way we came.
Ah, stop, 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 stop. Ah!
Which one, babe?
Okay, stay. Don't move. It started to go down.
Okay, which is fine. Why did I have to stop?
Because it was rolling down. And then I
Well,
thought
that's
you're
the
gonna
reason to
you're
not
gonna
stop, was
hit
to-
this.
Well, yeah, but it'll pull
Your
it
whole
up.
tongue will hit that.
Yeah, it's got to come up there.
I built the frame out of heavy-duty aluminum so that it would be tough enough for situations like this, and this is going to put it to the test.
Give it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Give it. More. Give it. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, that worked really good. Oh, I love this overbuilt aluminum frame.
Oh, close to the edge, man.
Yeah, it's close to the edge. Yeah,
Like you were right here.
yeah, yeah. Precision, we call that, right? Around. I think if we take another run at this, but with some speed and don't slow down, we can make it. Are you in?
That was tough. It has taken us over 2 hours to get turned around and on our way back down. There were some stressful moments, but overall, Lana and I are doing a decent job of working together in a stressful situation. Being stuck is one thing, but stuck on a steep-sided hill is another. But like they say, practice makes perfect, so I'm sure we'll keep getting better at it as this adventure continues.
Goodbye, hill that thwarted us. It made us spend 2 hours getting the trailer turned around again. Ready to sit and relax.
I'm ready too. Yeah, let's go find some patch of desert ground and have a
Camp.
margarita.
All right, sounds good.
We couldn't get through the pass. It was just too much for the Xterra pulling the trailer.
It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it took a while. I think we're a couple hours there, right? 2+ hours. Because we were here at 12 something, and we just went 50 yards past our lunch stop.
Yeah. So it's very much like the first time this happened,
Yeah.
where we were kind of wedged. We couldn't back up because the trailer gets
Yeah.
down a little hill and then wedged in there, and the Xterra can't pull up. So we had the same strategy
Yeah.
of detaching right away and trying to maneuver the Xterra.
Did we not put the pin down?
Yeah, we did. There's something under the car.
I don't know.
Oh, this is not a great place to stop. You see anything? Oh, well, the back trailer wheel's on a rock. Could that have been it?
Yeah, maybe we just hit that. Just hit it hard. Yeah. I mean, we were just a little paranoid.
Okay, well, I'll stay out and just have a look-see.
Yeah, maybe it just a combination of maybe the front wheels hit that first jolt and then the trailer hit it for a jolt. I don't know. I'll drive it to that flat spot there, and but I think it's okay.
We just checked that. It seems to be nothing. The tire wheel the trailer wheel just hit a big rock. Anyway, it was about 2 hours of fiddly maneuvering, kind of like when you have to go back and forth a zillion times to...
We're at the junction. Oh yeah, this is that other steep hill. Which wasn't
This one?
really, yeah. Which in the end wasn't so steep. We just crawled up this one, no problem. And it's got good traction. It isn't as steep. You want to camp here or we're back down below?
No, back down below.
Okay. You want to try taking that route out?
No, I don't.
All right. I'll give you that.
Not today, anyway. Ask me tomorrow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we to get through, we got to get through this pass. I don't know if there's another pass that we could try. So we'll look at the map. But for this route, these two areas, these two roads, that's it. So we're skunked here.
Okay. Yummy. With steak and a lovely bottle of California made red blend in classy metal glasses.
We're packing up, and we're going to take another crack at this mountain range, trying to get across it over to the Salton Sea. This is the route we took yesterday when we got stuck, had to turn back. But if we go further west, there should be another route up and over, another pass, and I expect we'll see a lot more mine activity as well. We'll give it a try.
No, no! Stop!
If you like the videos, we're really putting a lot of effort into them. So hit subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and would love your help in getting there.